y'all? It's the Fred and Jerry Project. Running it on Saturday, November 17th. It's November 27th, I meant to say, 2025. Let's get it.
Yo, this is Jerry. Follow me on Jerry2 YouTube, Jerry2 200. This is me. We're here to talk to you about a couple of things right now. Couple of things that we just found out throughout the week. Some probably a couple of them last week, but we getting into it. Life kicking our ass, so we couldn't do everything the week that we was supposed to do it. But it's cool though. We here. Pots of pairs, 100 grand. Now we're here to talk
Oh,
about.
shit.
Of course, I'm Jerry. Y'all know. Subscribe at Jerry2 200 YouTube Jerry2 200. But we are here to talk about the death that happened in Mississippi.
All right, yo. DI. The
Oh,
passing.
we're here to
Juju
talk
Battle.
about the passing. We're here to talk about the passing of Damar Travis, name, Damar Trayvon Trey Reed at the Delta State University School. Here is a little audio video. Here's a little audio more on the story.
State University. The death of DeMar Travion Trey Reed has been ruled a suicide by the state medical examiner's office after an autopsy. Reed's body was found Monday hanging from a tree on the campus of Delta State University. The Bolivar County coroner had earlier drawn the same conclusion and said that there were no signs of foul play. Since Reed's body was found, students and staff have been hearing rumors and speculation, mainly through social media, about his death. And this situation is particularly sensitive for people in the Mississippi Delta, a region with a horribly violent history of racist lynchings of black people.
Damar Travion Trey Reed was hung. But they saying that the brother hung himself. I'm trying to figure out how can he hang himself with 3 of his limbs broken. Now let that man know. 3 of his limbs broken. So we know what happened. What the police trying to say is that, it's a self-hanging. How the fuck y'all know that? You ain't even investigating. And the autopsy. Where you getting autopsy done, family? Because I think y'all need to move that autopsy out of state. Because I guarantee everybody that's autopsying over there is full of shit and on the payroll. Arm yourselves, is my opinion. Yeah, I stay. So, do the same. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Shout out to Eddie Griffin. That was the little Eddie Griffin show. He calls it, what he calls it? The Negro National Nation. Something like that. Something like that. Shout out to Eddie Griffin. Because that was his show. But yeah. That's a little what's going on in Mississippi. But more on the story. More info and more research that I have done on it is that the family attorney, her name is Vanessa J. Jones, says that she was told that Damar Travion, Trey Reed, was found dead in the dorm room, not hanging from a tree. That's what they first told their family on the phone. So now their attorney is now investigating the school, the board, everybody that was involved, even the students that was involved, everything that has to do with this man death that was involved. Trey Reed death. Trey Reed passing. Trey Reed passing. That has to do with his passing. So now he was found in 2 places. What just happened, bro? How was he found in 2 places?
It's 2 stories. There's always 3 different stories. His, hers, the truth. The sad part is, at the end of the day, in a place where it's common, where it was done back in the day, called lynching. So it's building things that have been going on nowadays at the end of the day
This is
in
recent.
certain states.
Yeah, yeah. Mississippi
You
probably
don't
still
even
got
hear
that
about
stuff
it.
going on.
Some things never change for people.
Yeah.
Sad to say.
So that's all I got on it. And another thing, a former NFL player is going to pay for an independent autopsy for his body, Trey Reed body, and it is Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is now helping with the passing, the passing of Trey Reed. So now Colin Kaepernick is now involved, talking to the family, helping the family so they could get this
Come on.
independent autopsy done for Trey Reed body and see how that's going on. That's all the information that I got. I am doing more on there to see what's really going on. Person that died was Trey Reed.
Passing.
The person that passed was Trey Reed.
It's found lynched. I'm pretty sure it was an article that was already put out. If anybody ever watched the Daily News or so,
Yes, check it out.
I mean,
This is going on for a while now. It's haven't really been big on the news nowhere. They only did like a little segment on it. I had to look and see that Colin Kaepernick had something to do with it. Good for Colin Kaepernick. Um, don't know what they said. They say they didn't find nothing, but whatever. That's why they're doing an independent autopsy. Trey Reed, Mississippi, Delta State University, Trey Reed passing. The passing of Trey Reed. Look it up. Mississippi, Delta State University. A student found who was first found in a dorm, according to according to the family attorney, Vanessa J. Jones. They said that he was found in a dorm first. Then when they end up getting to the school, they talking about they found him hanging from a tree. So there's a lot going on with this. We don't know what's going on. And then I also read something else that he was talking to a white girl who quote unquote was messing with a guy. We don't know about all that. But they did see him saying that somebody said see him talking to a white girl. You know how they are down there in Mississippi. So it's like there's a lot going on with that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back.
all right, everybody, just taking a quick break. Um, well, quickly go over some more topics and everything else like that. Cameras. Yeah, there should have been cameras set somewhere to go ahead and had some footage of that, but nobody really knows the truth, unfortunately, about until you really actually until you actually go looking and then you discover something nasty you don't want to see. And it's amazing how, like I said, that a campus, a university, doesn't have the footage more so. But again, uh, peace to the family and everybody that has to deal with the passing, and pray that justice will be served for the most part. Um, Again, with thought in modern day times, with upgrade our thought process, but still people we hate out here. Unfortunately, that's why we gotta love each other and love ourselves. So, well,
All right, I'm back. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm biggity back. How you feel about that, my good brother? What you think going on with that? You think it's foul play, my good brother?
Say again.
You think it's foul play? You think it's foul play on his passing, my good brother? Can't even
I
talk.
mean, when you can't have when the campus has security cameras everywhere, it's seen as peace and calm for the U.S. veterans. Said that's amazing that there's nobody that had any footage of him going anywhere else with anybody at that point. So
Right.
you can go what you want. I just say it's going to be a scary truth behind it.
Yes. Yes, it is. But thanks for calling Kaepernick, helping with the autopsy. Hope that gets done as soon as possible. I'll do more research on this and get back on the autopsy, do more research on that. Damn. Next, let's throw some good news in there. Good news, good news. I just read about in 2018. Hold on. I got a little audio video.
Taking it back 7 years ago, y'all. Real quick.
Real quick. This is important. This is good news. In PA, Pennsylvania. This happened in 2018 in Pennsylvania. I'm just now hearing about it. Here it goes. Um, commercials are.
Johnson became
Hannah
the youngest
Johnson.
judge in the state of Pennsylvania when he got to the bench. How about that? You know how old he was? He was 27. 27 years old.
And you know what? It was actually his personal
Hannah
encounters with the
Johnson.
law that taught him that he needed to step up and step in to bridge the gap.
I've been arrested 3 times. So
This is Hannah Johnson talking right
I
now.
felt like I wasn't given
This is the
a
judge
fair
voice.
opportunity. A lot of times when I was looking over at someone, it was someone that didn't look like me. They weren't from my area. They didn't understand what happens in my area. So it was like I felt like it was like an unfair perspective in a sense. That short time behind bars was enough to set Hannah Johnson on a path to become the youngest judge in Pennsylvania by the age of 27.
Yeah.
Years of being falsely accused showed him the need for someone like him to take the bench. To a lot of people, they say, "Oh, this guy's too young." And then those who said that I was too young, I made sure that I came back and I had a conversation with him about 4 or 5 times. And then on that, fourth, fifth time, they was able to see, okay, this guy, knows some things. And, I can go into a job. Someone can be there for 20 years, maybe 30 years.
I hear a little noise in the background. That's because they working next door.
A self-described hyperactive child, always full of energy and always eager to learn, Johnson credits a large portion of his success to his connection with his community. I was in a position where I was blessed and I was able to accomplish things. So when I see, little kids like me, it just motivates me a lot. To just see them and it's like, no, like come with me. Like we need to do good. I check on them. It's times where I see kids running around in my neighborhood or even walking around. I always put them to the side. What are you doing with yourself? Old school mentality. You're doing something wrong, I'm gonna say something to you. Then I might tell your parents on you too. Outside of the courthouse, Johnson, a star athlete in high school and college, splits his free time between his two loves, his family and track. I have a guy that's supposed to be better win a state championship. He broke my school record. I coached him, so that was neat. I have two beautiful
Track
kids.
star.
I have a daughter. She's 3, and a son that's 1.
Mm.
And, I even like when I come in here sometimes. My daughter loves coming here. Daddy, can I go to your job with you just a little bit? Judge Johnson is a young man who believes the sky is the limit, not just for himself, but for all of those he comes in contact with. I just tell him all the time, don't let nobody tell you you can't do something. Even when you have a little kid that says, I want to be in the NBA, or I want to be in the NFL, or I want to be a rapper, I always ask them, what are you doing to do that? Are you taking extra shots? Are you studying film? Are you writing anything? So I just, encourage them. Because you never know. You never know.
Hannah Johnson. Look at that. Right.
Speaks volumes of congratulations on him to being. Like I said, that's something where you can go ahead and proudly say to your kids, like, look, I was this, but now I'm a judge. It's a lot
Exactly.
different. It's a real big difference you can make between community.
Exactly.
Shout out to Kenneth Johnson. Like I said,
Shout out. Kenneth Johnson. What happened? Huh?
ain't nothing stopping you.
Facts. You could definitely be a rapper.
The
You got
day
any,
climate, yeah.
you got any type of music? Definitely send it to us. We got you. We got you. We listen to it. Definitely listen to it. But that's what we do. See that little part right there is the little part we like to give shout out to. We learn more history.
Skunk me up, homie. You said skunk me up, bro.
Bro, I don't know you like that, bro. Sorry. As you can see, it's not much. Trying to make it look like something.
That's the first time I ever heard somebody say skunk me up, though. No lie.
Where we at?
Pretty lit.
What you like, 50? You like 50, my guy? I'm gonna say 38.
But
Y'all have any
what else we have?
more? Y'all have any more black news? Let us know. We're gonna do as much news as we can. Good, bad, ugly. This, that, third. Even the ugly too. Start doing the history. We can learn more about each other. And next we got something going on is wrestling. You, this guy right here that I'm doing the live with is a very, very big fan of the wrestler that we are about to talk about. Not only is he a big fan of this wrestler, he actually watched his whole entire career all the way to now. God, great.
AJ Styles finally leaving. But
Style.
I want to also shout out to the fact Brian show this whole entire 2025. Yet nobody kept everybody in the racing.
Yo, he's been doing good. His little rivalry with how you say his name, Oba. His little rivalry
Omafemi,
with Wales, well, with the NXT title. Whoever was NXT champion, he tried to get some. No homo. He was really trying to be NXT champion. He was so serious.
it was about his work.
Yo, but AJ Styles talking about leaving. He got his match with John Cena. They gonna be going out of that crowd, huh?
He should get the match.
Yeah, they gonna be going out of that crowd
Yeah,
too.
he's
But
around.
here's the thing, though. What is AJ Styles gonna do after that match? Like, what is he gonna do? It, Adam Copeland will be coming back to the WWE. Yep.
Like right now because of the neck injury. So of course you can't.
Right.
So at least get got her at least remotely still active or at least still in shape. That can at
Right.
least go ahead and pull it off.
Right. Damn, you young, my guy. I can't. You too young. I ain't getting in trouble for you.
But he also a fighter too. That's what's up, man.
All right. Now, you don't
You
need
gotta show us your clips on
to smoke.
YouTube.
You're a fighter. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. You a whole fighter. Stay healthy, my guy. He probably like 6'2",
I mean,
198.
but
150.
nah, they should definitely give AJ a match with Cena. I mean, it would give buzz, but it's like I don't know who's really picking these opponents like that. And then from the last showcase, I was okay to see Brock come back. I wasn't okay to see him win.
Joe, let's talk about that. It says that John Cena was supposed to win that match just like that. John Cena was supposed to get destroyed and
Yeah,
win the match by getting his teeth. That's how the match was originally supposed to go. But they said that
unfortunately, we had one of the biggest why of
said that John Cena. It says this is what they say. This is what they say. Said that John Cena didn't want to win like that. He might as well just lose the match instead. Because he rather win with an AA or something bigger than just me getting destroyed and then me winning by the skin of my teeth for getting out of there. The plan is to make Brock Lesnar look good. I'm gonna make Brock Lesnar look good. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. See some truth to that. But according to John Cena, he don't make the rules. He just go with the flow. So
he been like that, a company guy always. Hate to say it.
Hey, it is what it is. And that's good. I think see, here's the thing. Now, AJ Styles versus John Cena gonna be a good match. I ain't trying to think about that. AJ Styles lose. That's just AJ Styles. He's just gonna go back to where he was. Now, if he wins, then what?
Who, if AJ wins?
Yeah, if AJ wins, then what? Because if
I have
you
a more reason. You have a more reason why for him to catapult more to the top. I don't see the reason why you don't have him. And me and you have talked about this like a few times now. There is no reason why he shouldn't be featured against a major championship every other year. Like it really don't make sense when this guy held the belt when SmackDown was coming up for a year.
Yo, the house that AJ Styles booked. I ain't really like. How do AJ Styles so good? How the fuck did that become a trend? Like it's the house that AJ Styles built. How, my guy? You only been there for a couple of years. I don't give a fuck if SmackDown was going.
You just said it yourself. He did it in a couple of years.
How SmackDown was, but how the fuck did you make that a trend? You only been there a couple of years. So
everybody followed it.
Fucking good. And can sit here and say this is the house that AJ Styles built, and nobody say shit about it. That's why I like that promo from Randy Orton. Like Randy Orton was saying everything I was thinking. Nobody batted an eye, nothing. How? That's some good shit right there. Being there a couple of years talking about this the house you built. That's some good shit right there.
And Rick was due. And AJ served it.
Hey, they looked at him like he deserved to say it.
I mean, it was Randy at that time. I mean, it's Randy too, especially because the history he had with WWE. But still, though, it's the mere fact that we have the most talented superstar in history. Because rather, if you want to say he's a multiple time champion everywhere he went. rather New Japan, Ring of Honor, than TNA and WWE. He has been the guy. And the fact that he hasn't had the showcasing that he has been needing to is where it's been irritating the most. And you don't have him in major showcases. You have him just against just B ranked players and not even getting build up. Like I'm not trying to say like because him and Karrion Cross went at it, I think if I'm not mistaken. Him and who was it at Mania? Logan Paul, which was weird for me. Wasn't weird, but it was like you let Logan Paul win.
Yeah, see, this is the thing though. If they're doing that with him, give him the. I personally think AJ should win against John Cena because John Cena leaving anyway, so don't mind. And he should go after the TNA title and make the TNA title just as big as the World Heavyweight and the WWE title. Like he now that he's TNA champion, he should go on every brand. He should go on NXT. He should go on SmackDown. He should go on Raw. He should go to TNA. You understand what I'm saying? Like he should
Then
really
give him that
show
creative
off. Like
right.
I'm AJ fucking Styles. Y'all gonna put some respect on his
Give him
fucking
that
name.
creative right.
Yeah.
He is the one guy that is well deserving to go anywhere he wants because he can go anywhere he is. He can go anywhere and be the guy that shows.
Yeah. Like like do what they did on NXT. Like when NXT raid, like you understand what I'm saying? Survivor Series, NXT, you understand what I'm saying? Like do shit like that.
You even gotta do that because now they gotta show where the superstars are going anywhere else. Dom is a AAA World Heavyweight Champion, is he not?
Right, right. He can take it there. Like
He has earned that right. You let Dom, the person of, even though it's Dominic Mysterio, all right, he's entertaining. He is in the 2020s this version of Eddie is what we're going to closely get. He is good where he is. Why is he AAA champion? I get the representation. No, I get the representation part. I get the marketing part. It's just, bruh. He's
yeah,
already intercontinental.
yeah.
Agent. You have him losing to Braun Breaker. I don't care how you had the secret, but at some point, give the man the recognition he still deserves.
They should make Braun and Reed tag team champions as soon as possible. I need them to go against the Street Profit. But the way the Street Profit are now, that's something that needs to happen right now. Reed and Braun versus the Street Profit tag team titles. I don't give a fuck who's champion. I don't give a fuck if Reed and Braun gotta take the titles from the Street Profit. But either way, they need to become tag team champions at this point.
Street Profits not even the tag team champions.
I know, but they we know how they are. They just won their last tag team match. They just beat the Miz and Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, I ain't know.
So let them like build up from that. Because I forgot who the tag team champions are. That's fucked up.
The YS6. Dexter Loomis and Casey.
Yeah, yeah. Have that build up to that. Like they can team up. Like Reed and Braun can team up with the Street Profit to take out the YS6. And then the Street Profit get their title back from them. And then they held the title for a couple of months until they did get. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know, at the end, they still got their little problems going on with everybody else, but still put them in the tag team titles here and there until they realize, oh, we gonna go be tag team champions. We done with your stuff. Now we're gonna go be tag team champions. So when we become real focused on being tag team champions, the Street Profits can hold the championship until they become focused on becoming tag team champions after they help them get it for the while. Because now they leave why champion. So that's how that playing.
Man, at the end of the day, like Bronson Reed and they're gonna eventually break that whole faction up because there's no point. Like you have too many factions in WWE that don't make sense now. Like the Bloodline 2.0 hasn't made sense now. It did back then, but now it's like it's just only trying to carry Solo to wherever he didn't follow up with because he don't even have the belt no more. So it's like, okay, you knew that was going to be long lived.
You put them all against each other. Like for real, Jimmy and Jay, they about to go their own way. You
We
know,
already knew
they
that
about
was
to go
happening
their own
too.
way. So Roman ain't coming back no time soon. And then on top of that, Cody Rhodes got to step out for a little bit because it's gonna be hard for him to do both. But he draw more money as WWE champion than he does as not being champion. It's like at this point they need that belt to be on Cody Rhodes. It's like he can handle it for as long as he can handle it for a fucking month and just drop it off. And he go off, he got a business and come back and do it again. Like that's the point where Cody Rhodes is, man. He's making more money as champion. Like at this point, him not being champion, it just don't look right.
No, I don't.
That money, it just don't look right to me. I'm just saying, to me.
I mean, kids probably feel differently, probably so. That's probably where most of they, but kids get attracted to it, and the parents gonna buy it. So that's how you always know that contractual thing always keeps rolling through
Right,
with WWE.
right,
That's why they try to focus on certain appeasals more so because I if you looked at it from when Cena was champion to when it was more moms and kids that were watching at that point.
yeah,
So that's why the guys more so kind of turned away more so. That was like, this ain't what we were used to. Think of the eras that we went through. The Attitude Era was the complete majesty of what wrestling was. Chaotic, more
right,
so. The golden era with Hulk Hogan and all them, there was different. Everybody kind of liked that kind of style of wrestling. It was something that everybody was getting used to in the big picture, more
right.
so. Now we got a show where it's so casual to catch different shows, catch different things. Now it's like a matter of what's your criteria, what you might like. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some good entertainers, but there is very few good wrestlers or overall good overall pictures altogether.
My thing is, it's too much going on. Like that's the problem. It's too much going on.
At the end of the day, I have a feeling, like I said, WWE's going to probably it's going to probably lose viewerships now because this year. I don't know how long the ESPN deal is on. Maybe a lot of people bought it. I haven't really checked the stats. I'm one of the people where it went from Peacock to this, and I'm not even interested in getting it. So that could probably change within the next couple of years. Probably so. Who knows?
Oh, well, we see how that goes. Hopefully, AJ Styles won. Hopefully, they get AJ Styles the TNA World Title because y'all ain't doing shit with it. Y'all not doing shit with this title, bro. Y'all not doing shit with this title. Like y'all not doing shit with this title.
No, because
Give it to
I think the
AJ
whole
Styles.
thing was to put it down anyway. If you
Give it
look
to
at it, look at everything they did as far as snippets and everything else like that. They haven't done nothing with it for a reason and to put down TNA more so.
like we get it, bro. We get it. We get it. Y'all give it to AJ Styles. So it don't matter if we want to lose because it's AJ Styles at the end of the day. As long as he give that title the respect it deserves before it goes under. Yeah. He's like, do what you do, make him Rob Van Dam. Right? Make him Rob Van Dam. When ECW came back, that was also Rob Van Dam. Like making Rob Van Dam WWE champion, making Rob Van Dam ECW champion at the same time. That's Rob Van
Yeah,
Dam. Rob Van Dam did that until he got caught with Sabu, high as shit. You understand what I'm saying? That was Rob Van Dam world. Do that. So that's what this looking like. Make AJ Styles Rob Van Dam, give him the TNA World Title. Shit, make him go against what's his name, Obama. Look at that. NXT World Champion right there. That's a nice little build
so
up.
you want to downgrade the man?
Huh?
So you want to downgrade the man?
Build him up. Like when he beat John Cena, he should go get the TNA title. Because like you said,
Yeah,
they
but
doing
here's the
shit
thing
with
though.
him.
You're not talking about the Universal title. You're not talking about the World Heavyweight. You're not talking about the Universal title. You're not talking about the Heavyweight title. I mean World Heavyweight title. Sorry, that's what it is. The World
Yeah,
Heavyweight and the Universal. You're talking about going ahead and downgrading him to face the NXT championship, the developmental championship brand, and
the
TNA.
point is to build up the TNA title to go against the world title. That's
How when
the
the title
point.
is not when they're not even making the comparison to even bring it up like that. They haven't
That's
even
the
featured a tier. They haven't featured an NXT champion going up against a WWE champion since Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins. Since Adam Cole versus
okay. And this is
they
the point
haven't
why
featured it, bro. So if it was
all right.
really up there, that would have been another brand people would have went to get showcased. People don't get showcased; they get shelved. Where is DIY? Where was Dolph Ziggler before he went?
But this is AJ
People who
Styles.
get pulled back to NXT, you're not pulled back for because you were nice. You were pulled back because you wasn't there wasn't enough showcasing for you.
This is AJ Styles we're talking about here. This is Hill
That's
AJ
AJ Styles.
Styles.
Yes. So again, why would you downgrade him?
Already on the main roster. He could
He's on the
literally
main
take
roster just like how Finn was, and Finn went back. He was on the main roster just like when Baron Corbin went back, and then he got fired. He was on the main roster just like how when Dolph Ziggler went back to NXT and got fired later on, right?
They have no plans for him after John Cena. They don't know what to do with him after John Cena. What they going to do
Do with
with him?
who at the John Cena? They don't have no plans for AJ. Period. So what's the conversation?
That's all. This is the best thing AJ has right now. Is this match?
How is it the best thing to downgrade the man? He's leaving at this point.
It's not downgrading him.
That is, you're not giving him a big picture match. You're downgrading him to a second rank developmental talent show.
You're not listening to me. You're
I'm hearing
you're giving him the TNA World Heavyweight title to compete with the world title. If the bid is going to they're trying to get rid of TNA anyway, then make TNA look good while it's going out.
How are they going to get rid of it? TNA has been going on for years. How are they going to get rid of something that's been going on?
All right, then. See, then they're not going to get rid of it. At the end of the day,
but I'm just saying, why would you downgrade the guy? Because he's leaving anyway. So either way, there will be no point for him to win the TNA championship when he can go to TNA anyway.
He could do that too. He could take the world title with him. But right now, it's on Trick Williams. Get it off of him.
Yeah, which is pointless.
AJ Styles. And AJ Styles could do whatever he want with it. He could choose to compete against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight title. He could choose to compete.
How you going to listen? How compete? When is SummerSlam? When is SummerSlam?
What about SummerSlam?
How you want when he is leaving?
But he's not leaving until next year, and nobody knows when next year.
Nobody knows when. That could be the start of next year, literally.
Who knows that?
Nobody knows. And nobody knows accordingly. So that's my whole entire thing. Give the man the flowers he deserves.
By doing what, though?
Give him at least another shot at the belt. He hasn't had one since, bro.
bro.
He hasn't had one since him and Cody. What was that? Last Man Standing or what? I forgot what was that. What was that matchup of last year?
You see what you're saying right now? You're basically telling me I'm downgrading the man. All right. How is that any different? But how is that any different to what you're saying? Because if he goes for the world title, everybody knows he's going to lose the match.
Listen, you at least gave him a fair shake out. That's at least something. I'd rather have you. I'd rather have you say you went against and had a good showcasing. Because whenever they pull that clip up of you on that last match, they're going to see the highlights of you on your last match at your best. So no matter where it is, even if you say you let him go for the TNA World Championship because take it off Trick Williams, okay, when are you going to feature him on NXT? That's where Trick is at.
Man, I'll make AJ Styles.
So again, you're not showcasing him on anything major.
You want him to go out with a one match showcase, that's cool. But I'd rather him go out with a bang. I'd rather him go out.
I'd rather him go out with a major belt on some CM Punk stuff than rather him
going against the WWE champion, the World Heavyweight champion, whoever that is. If it's still Seth Rollins, if it's still Cody Rhodes, then still Seth Rollins, still Cody Rhodes. And challenging them, like, I'd rather him go out with a bang. Because if you're going to lose to them anyway, lose to them being a champion. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I would rather him get a WWE championship. Here's how I would look and go with your logic on that one. I would rather have him get a fair shake at the championship. Then you can surprise him against Trick. Don't have a story to build with it. Surprise Trick.
All right.
Let there be a two. Listen, this is how you can do it easily. Because I don't know how Survivor Series is going to be. I don't know what's the next pay-per-view after this, at the WrestlePalooza. But whatever showcase and whatever match there is, or whatever showcase that NXT pay-per-view is going to be, let AJ have a shot for the world title. Then, if Trick want to go ahead and be, I'm Big Dog Trick, I'm having an open challenge for anybody, let AJ pop off.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm okay with that logic if that will work. You gotta have him on the big. We already know he at any point. We already know. I don't know how well he will do against Obafemi, but I feel like he will do great against Obafemi.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
But have him in the showcase and give him at least a shot. You haven't given him a shot like that this year.
I see what you said. So it don't matter if he does win or lose against John Cena. It's being a surprise that'll make it even better for him.
Yes, you will get more bigger because nobody would be expecting it more so. I don't want a storyline built. I just want the storyline to be built after the fact. Even if he leaves at some time earlier the next year, let him leave with the TNA championship then, and let him pop back on TNA to go ahead and finish off his career. He's almost 50.
That works. I fuck with that. That works.
I just can't see how you can't have the guy that, like how you said, the guy that built the house that AJ Styles built, with it being SmackDown and with him not being champion one last run, or at least getting one more shot at it.
Right.
At least give him that fair shake.
Right.
That's my whole argument, more so.
Okay. I get it. Yeah, I agree with that now. Yeah, I fuck with that. Cause we gotta do something. AJ Styles can't just walk out.
No, that's what I'm saying. Give that man his flowers. It's crazy how.
That's all. They ain't doing no magic trick on my man.
Cause it's crazy how this was the guy a couple years ago, and now you can't even give him at least the fairness of a walk-off.
Real rat. Like, don't play my man like
That's
that.
just my whole take. Cause I've been a big AJ Styles fan to the day I saw him in TNA. Don't care what anybody else say. Phenomenal. The name stick with him when he goes.
Yes, it does. It sure does. But all right, let's get on this battle rap situation.
Let's talk about it.
Takeover Battle League just gave us a card. It is Exodus, TBL Exodus. And it is a lot of fucking battles on the card. It look like there's 9 battles on the card. I like a couple of these battles. Do you want to do all the battles on the card, or do you want to do the battles that I like?
Right? Name the cards.
All right, name the whole card. Main event, yeah, the main event is Easy the Block Captain versus New Jersey Twerk, the rematch.
Okay.
You got John the Don versus Swamp. I like that. I thought they battled, but I guess they did. I like that. You got A Ward versus Jaden Nightwing. Not a fan. You got T Rex versus Snake Eyes. I guess. Now I like this one. Miss Hustle versus Loso.
Okay. Okay.
Then you got Shotgun Two. Huh?
But I think Loso would probably.
Yeah. I got Loso. I got Loso. 2-1 Loso for now. 2-1 Loso for now. Cause she got a little emotional at the T-top. So I don't know, man. Like T-top hurt her
As far as easy, versus twerk, I could easily say, depending on twerk, or it could be a 2-1 either way, depending on how. 'Cause I haven't heard easy from me in a while since this whole Remy and him like fiasco more so. So and I heard he lost like a lot of his battles more so ever since that hype between him and Chess and whatever.
You know what's crazy? I got easy. I got easy gentleman's 30. That's what I got. I got easy gentleman's 30. Cause the people say a lot of people say he lost the Lux. So, and they say he did that little kid in a candy store that I like to call, that big one around moment, and then that's really all he had. And they gave Lux the second and third clear, and now they just debate the first. A lot of people give it to Lux, and a lot of people giving it to New Jersey Clerk. So that's really the round that's being debated. So I gotta watch it to
Got
see.
you.
I gotta watch it to see. 'Cause, a lot of when it come to Lux, and Mook, there's a lot of D bands out D bands out there. So there's a lot of D bands out there when it comes to Lux and Mook. So we gotta watch those. We gotta always watch their battles. So next is Shotgun Suge, Marv One versus Marv One. I just see Marv.
I haven't heard Marvin years, so I might be cool with Shotgun Shirt for a 2-1.
I got Shotgun Suge 30 and Marv One, and for the reason is because I actually seen Tay Rock versus Marv One, and Marv One is literally only good in Detroit. Like he only gets the love from a bar. Like if he does say something crazy in Detroit, like he don't get it nowhere else. Like you watch him battle anywhere else, he does everything exactly the same. Like he really doesn't change nothing. So the
Got
same
you.
path, this, that, the third. He really don't change nothing. But in Detroit, he gets a lot of love. So it's like, yo, why they don't really fuck with Marv out here in these streets? So they really don't.
That's cool, man. Cool, man.
I got Suge going 30, that guy, clear. I don't know who these guys are. I can't even pronounce their names. Elijah Thorpe and Lowe's Prime. Lowe's Preem.
Those Supreme, I never heard of none of those cats.
I never heard of none of them either.
I'm not even
J2,
about to disrespect.
J2 versus
Jake,
the Saga.
I might go with Saga on that one, 2-1.
And
But
look,
I think I ain't heard Jake in a while.
I might go with Saga too, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Saga be a little tricky. Saga a choke artist, so I don't know. He a little tricky. I still got Saga though. And then last but not least, Bonnie Godiva versus Sydney. I don't know who Sydney is, but Bonnie Godiva is back. When
Um,
the last time she battled? Damn.
I want to say
When the last
21,
time she
probably.
was Batman?
I think that was like her against Charlie, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I gotta look that up. Did that really happen?
I
I gotta look
think.
that up. Bonnie Godiva? Damn. Last time I
Yeah,
heard
I
about
think
her,
it was.
last time I heard about her was in the Snake Eyes battle. Snake Eyes versus Mav. That's the last time I heard about her.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. I know she did a couple of battles after that and disappeared. I don't know who the fuck she battled.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, but now I remember Bonnie Diver. Yeah, now I remember. I think I remember her battling at Symbol. It was like in KOTV. I think last time I checked her out. I don't really like look for her as much, to be honest.
Yeah. But that's that. That's that. I like the card. It's not that big of a deal. I really am happy about the John John versus Swamp battle. I don't know. I might go with John John on this, but Swamp been smoking, man. And he fresh off that hollow battle. Hollow didn't do
I
too
might
much.
give it.
Like, I might give it to Swamp, man. Swamp been going in. I'm giving it to Swamp. I got Swamp 2-1. Can't tell you which round.
Yeah, I'm in 30.
You think so? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. A Ward, Jaden Nightwing, who you got? I got Jaden Nightwing. As long as Jaden Nightwing don't choke, he'll be fine. You hear me? Hello? All right, we back with it. We back with it. Technical difficulties.
Technical.
Yeah. All right. So that little break was a little something, something. We like now we left off talking about TBL Takeover Battle League Exodus. So far, we agreed with all the battles who we picked. We agreed on them. The only one we disagreed with was the John and Swamp one. I got Swamp 2-1. My man said he had John 3-0. Oh, and
That's
who you got versus T Rex and Snake Eyes? I got T Rex 30 in that man. Not even a chance.
you got T-Rex.
Yeah,
I got T-Rex.
yeah,
I don't even know you're the biggest T-Rex fan. That's the sad part.
I'm not either. But what you think about this battle? And what you think about this battle being on RBE? This can help him get his money back. ARP get his money back up in the world.
Hmm.
Loaded Lux versus A Ward. What you think about that happening on RBE?
Uh,
Ah,
Against A Word.
yeah.
Honestly, I'll pick A Word. To be honest with you,
Would you?
yeah,
You
I'll do fairness. I'm picking A Word.
you know what? We might have to talk about that. We might have to talk about that. Let's put the poll up on that one.
We're gonna pick the phone up later. Don't worry, because I
Hold
don't
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
like Lux in the days time. Don't do it for me.
What is RBE big event? What's an RBE big event? RBE big event. Uh Unless you want them to do it in the blue room.
Blue version.
Yeah, let's put Lux in that blue room. Yeah, I like that. We could do that. Yeah. You still going with A Ward? I'm
Yeah, still gonna A Word.
A Ward. Yeah. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a um. You know, hold on. Let me go back. Damn. Never mind. Never mind. I lost it. But yeah. Yeah, that's really it. That's really it.
All right.
That's really where we left off at. Um. Damn. I think we just did everything.
That's cool. We could probably talk about a little more topics later on. Shoot.
Yeah. Um.
We ain't really getting
Let's
the
make
anime
that
anyway,
poppin'.
so
We gonna make that joint poppin'. Loaded Lux versus A Ward. RBE Blue Room. Let's get that joint popping.
but
Get that joint
we're about to wrap up though.
popping. All that. All right. Y'all, that's the last bit. That's where we left off at. Technical difficulties. We back. Follow me. Subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the platform at JerryTube200 and at Frank Greatness
Oh,
92. And follow me on social media platforms via Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
all that stuff. See, I don't got all that stuff. I do have Instagram. Jerry_Jacob at Instagram. All day, every day. I did used to have locks. So yeah. I did used to have locks. You will see that on my Instagram, Jerry_Jacob Instagram. All right,
We're
y'all.
going to get back with you another time frame. Stay great.
Stay great,
Have a
man.
great rest of your evening.
Jerry all day.